Welcome to the Soulless Vets podcast. I am Austin, the Soulless Johnson. And with me, as always, I have Jason Slick Willie Red Tolbert.
Yeah, you do.
Welcome back to another episode. We love having you guys here. Today, we are going to be talking about some of our stories. Not just any stories. We're going to try and make these some funny stories that both Jason and I have experienced as our time was in. Uh,
Hell yeah.
I'm excited for this one. Hopefully, there will be many laughs. Could always use some fucking humor
Yeah.
in this world.
It's fun.
But before we get into that, let me talk about our sponsors for today. First one is going to be Doobie. Doobie is an energy drink company that was designed for gamers and streamers. Doobie allows you to have faster reaction time paired with laser sharp focus. If you want to start winning more, we made this for you. Our premium gaming energy drink. It gives you laser focus by using green coffee fruit extract. Gives your brain some food. Uh, then it gives you, it just kind of makes you better by helping your brain with some of the vitamins like B3, B6, B12, and C. Uh, it gives you energy by using 150 milligrams of caffeine per serving, but like I said, it uses green coffee fruit extract for its caffeine.
It's so good.
Yep, there's no sugar, maltodextrin, artificial colors or dyes or fillers. It's pretty much no bullshit. No bullshit is in it.
That's good.
It also helps with, it doesn't really give you crashes, jitters, or any of that angst shit either. So, then that's our sponsor for today. If you guys would like to support our channel, we do have a GoFundMe for us right now.
Yes.
It's called The Soulless Vets.
Yep. You can find the page.
And also with our sponsor, I forgot to add, if you want to save 10%, our code is The Soulless Vets as well.
Yep.
Jason, is there anything else when it comes to sponsors for our channel?
Sponsors? No, I think you pretty much well covered that. But if you do like what we're doing here, absolutely subscribe to the channel, like everything you see, and tickle that little notification bell so you get notified anytime we post something. We're going to be posting a bunch of shit. So get ready.
Yep, and we love all the support.
Absolutely.
So let's get back to the main event. Jason,
Yes.
would you like to tell us some of your funny stories that you had while you were in the Air Force?
Why, certainly, Austin. I would like that a lot. Okay, so the just gonna go through, just probably a couple of things here and there. Um, we'll save some of the goodies for other episodes too. We don't have all day. But so we had my first duty station. We had a guy that um, I don't think I'll use names. I think I'll just say that guy, that one guy. And if anybody knows that one guy, then you know that one guy.
That's fair.
So he was always a bit of a jokester, and so he would. There was one day he was like, he was telling everybody, he was like, man, there was a brown recluse, right? Brown recluse in the bathroom. Because we had this old ass building, and I'm saying this motherfucker was condemned. There was asbestos and lead based paint, and they just had us working in there. Kind of crazy for the Air Force. I'm just kidding.
That's home.
I know.
For us, that's home.
But my career field though, when I first joined, they didn't really
I just fucking
get
with
to
you.
that. No, I'm just letting the people know that the for mine, there was nobody gave a shit about us, so we had all the nest. But anyway, I digress. So he was like, "Oh man," he's like, "Yeah, anybody want to see a brown recluse?" And me coming from the East Coast, I've never really seen a brown recluse before.
Yeah.
So I was like, "Okay, cool," because I knew they were all kind of Midwest and on the West Coast. And like a handful of us were like, "Oh fuck yeah, dude, let's go and check this thing out." Dude, I can't even get through without laughing myself. So it's fucking gross because he left this massive fucking log in the shitter. Like, he was like, "Yeah, it's just right there next to the shitter." And we all go in there and we're like looking. And it was like, "Oh my fucking!" There was no spider. It was just big ass fucking turd. I was like, and there was no toilet paper. And we're like, "Dude, how the fuck? What? There was only one shitter in that bathroom." Oh, that shit was fucking funny though. He was the type of person to be standing by the door and be like, "It smells like somebody's barbecuing out there." And you'd be like, "Oh yeah," you go over there and you get a big old sniff of his fucking ass. Oh man, but he was putting like fucking saran wrap over the toilet seat or over the toilets and fucking all kind of stuff. He was quite the jokester.
I love it.
Yeah, it was. He kept things interesting, that's for sure.
Is it a little immature? 100%.
Absolutely.
Do we enjoy it? Hell yeah, we do.
And I left before he did, so there wasn't a dull moment while I was there for 7.5 years. But after that, when I was in Japan, we had this one guy. Oh my god, we called him Crazy Carl. I'll use that.
Carl, that kills people.
Yes, exactly. This dude, oh my god, he has since changed his ways and found Jesus. But
hallelujah.
Yeah, this dude, he was something. He was yeah, he was something else. But anyway, we was in Guam, okay, doing airdrop recoveries, and there was 5 of us on the team. We were doing the night drops, and so we're kind of sitting in the truck, kind of waiting for things to go through because it was hot and muggy. So we're trying to sit in the AC, and Crazy Carl, being Crazy Carl, he was like, "Man, I got shit." I'm like, "Well, dude, it's fucking pitch black, man. Just go out there and take a shit. Who cares?"
Yeah.
He climbed up on the truck, the hood of the truck. So the guy that was leading our team was in the driver's seat, taking a siesta. Crazy Carl took a shit on the windshield, directly in front of. That dude was fucking sleeping, so he didn't see it. So he was like, "All right." So he got down, and fucking got back in the truck, and the plane started coming. We're like, "All right, we gotta go. And oh boy, fucking, so he turns the headlights on. He's like, "What is that on the windshield?" We goes, "Fucking turn the wipers on," and this this massive turd comes up with the fucking wiper blade and streaks it across the windshield. And he goes, "What the fuck is that?" He was like, "What the?" And he's like looking. He was like, "Wow, what's that smell?" We're all fucking dying at this time. And he's so confused. He gets out, he looks out, and he sees the shit on the ground from the fucking windshield. And he smells it. He's like, "Oh my god, who fucking shit on the windshield?" He was like fucking mad, dude. He was like, "Why are you mad, bro? Ain't nothing happening to you. It's just right in your fucking vision. Turn the fucking thing on, fucking squeegee that shit up." It was fucking hilarious.
Oh, that's awesome.
It was. But this dude, he was like, we were in Korea one time, and he would drink quite heavily. Right?
Soju.
Well, yeah, soju.
Cheapest thing out there.
Anything else really? And there was one morning, like he vanished on us. Like we didn't know where the fuck he went. We were like, "Oh fuck, this dude's like dead in the ditch somewhere or something," right? So like we had this fucking our whole team, about 10 of us. went scouring for this dude, looking for him everywhere because we were curfew was midnight. We came back on base, went to the club, was hanging out. This dude he vanished. So we're like, well, what the fuck's going on? So we start looking everywhere, trying to see in Korea, Osan. I don't know. Well, you've been to
I've been to
Osan, so
Osan, yeah.
it's really not that big of an installation.
No.
So we're like just kind of started. We fanned out and we started walking back towards Tent City, which is where we were staying, on the back corner of the base. And we didn't see him. Looked nowhere. We took about an hour, hour and a half. We was looking for him. Then we got back to the Tent City, and there he was on his cot, all cozy and sleeping. And we're like, this motherfucker could have said something. So we was fucking freaking out, dude. We were like, oh, this motherfucker. But so we all just kind of fucking went to bed, because we had a big day the next day. And I woke up to our senior NCO looking at me and looking at him because my cot was in between our superintendent and Crazy Carl. But he's sitting there, our superintendent's looking at me, looking at him, looking at me, and I was like, what? He goes, did this motherfucker piss himself? There's this big old puddle of piss underneath his cot. And he was like, this motherfucker. He fucking kicks his cot and tells him, get the fuck up. Get your ass up and fucking clean off this goddamn cot. This fucking dude fucking, he took his cot outside, fucking found the hose and shit. Oh, that dude was something else, man. Holy fuck. He was funny. But like I said, he changed his life around since, and he found Jesus, and he don't drink no more, and I don't think he smokes anymore. So he'll live a little bit longer,
Just a little.
just a little, yeah. But I don't know. A lot of that shit just revolved around him. But I don't know. When I was deployed, like if anybody had deployed with me, right, to
Yeah.
Bagram, I don't know if maybe I told this story, maybe I didn't. I don't know. Fuck it, who cares? I'm gonna tell it again. But I was, so for the folks that don't know, right, I have that fucking hippie disease where I can't eat gluten, right? So, and I didn't know that until I went to go, actually until after I retired, but when I was deployed, I had no idea. My stomach was always fucked up, whatever. But I was working 130s, and I had to go out and do, an inspection on some of the gear that was out on the jet. All the way on the other side of the fucking flight line.
On like my side.
Yeah, cause we had the 130s, the B1s, 135s.
Sorry, I'm trying to go back in my memory on how
Yeah.
Bagram was set up. So you were by Camp Alpha, right, or by the Dragon Defect?
Yeah, they're Dragon Defect.
So you're talking about that Air Force side, all the way
Yeah.
on the other end, right, where they keep most of the fighter jets and the
Well,
TJs, right?
the fighter jets were on the other side because there was two sides, or two what? Holy fuck, what's it called? Two staging areas, I guess.
Okay.
Two parking areas. So one side was all heavies, and the other side was all fighters, and we were on the heavy side. But it was the far back parking spot. And I was back there, and I was back there with one of my guys. We were doing the inspections and stuff, and I was like, dude, I got a shit. And there's no fucking way I'm going to make it to that building. Absolutely no way. And he was like, fuck, you can't just run over. So I said, nope. So there was a bunker next to us.
Taking a shit in the bunker.
So I was like, well, there's nobody out on the flight line. So I was like, and I got a shit.
You guys got mortared.
Well,
and you guys had to use the bunker. Please tell me.
I didn't. I didn't. But the funny thing is, I shit, it was nasty. There was some trash in there, whatever, because people had to use it. And I took that, and I took some of that trash, and I kind of put it over, put it over this nasty shit that I had to place there. Well, it was either me or the bunker side. And the next day, I was in the smoke pit by my shop, and all these maintainers were like talking, and they're like, "Yeah, we was out there, and they had that mortar deal, and we ran to the bunker, and we were sitting there, and it was like we started smelling something. It was like gross, and somebody had shit inside the bunker, man. It was nasty." I was like, I was listening to this, and I was like, that was me.
That's fucking awesome.
I was like, oh, dude. But they were laughing about it. It was
Shit,
like,
I always feared of
oh,
being in a fucking porta john and us taking indirect fire and it
oh,
going off
yeah.
right next to me, kind of like in Jarhead.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
dude, I was so afraid it was gonna fucking be like that for me every time I use a porta john. I was like, fuck.
Yeah,
So
I was,
no, I get it, but fucking shit in a bunker, that shit's fucking hilarious.
dude,
And
no other choice.
especially if somebody had to fucking use it.
Yep, because it was out on the flight line, so all the maintainers had to use it. So that shit was fucking hilarious.
Oh, that's awesome.
I that fucking golden. So with that, I think I'll leave that with that, and then as we go on, we can add more later. But Austin, what do you got for us?
Well, a lot of my stories happen during training events. I can give some deployment ones a little later on,
Yeah.
uh, as we talk about this stuff. But